My name is Nicholas Bailey. I am the Chief Technical Officer of World Crypto Life, which is the marketing arm for our IMC iMoneyCoin here in the US of A. Now, what we're going to do first is we're going to show you a fabulous video. After that video, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to introduce you to Mr. Ron Armstrong, who's going to talk to you about World Crypto Life Travel Club from A to Z. Ladies and gentlemen, wow, every time I see that video, it is amazing, amazing, amazing. Now, for our next guest, which is a person who you probably have seen and has been talking to you before about World Crypto Life Travel Club, I'd like to introduce you Mr. Ron Armstrong, who's been in the travel industry for over 30 years. He's going to break it down to what our World Travel Club is all about, the offerings that can bring to the table, and then we'll probably have a little demo as to how this is all integrated in our platform. Mr. Ron Armstrong, why don't you go ahead and take it away, sir?
Thank you, Nicholas. And it's so such a pleasure for me to be able to see every one of you. You know, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I see people from all over the world and seeing WCL expand, you know, massively in the past few months. And I'm very excited to be a part of this and the next largest and fastest growing token in the industry, and the benefits and the things that WCL and Francis and everyone at the home office are doing are absolutely incredible. And as you saw on the video and a brief overview, ladies and gentlemen, you are receiving the best travel club in the industry of travel today. No longer is Travelocity, Expedia, Orbitz, Cheap Tickets, Hotwire our competition. We're their competition. They have to beat our price. So our private club members are getting everything in wholesale, up to 90% off on hotels, 950 airlines. I can fly to Thailand for $400, $500. I can fly worldwide, internationally for up to 40% off. Cruises, $25 a day. Rent-a-cars, 40,000 activities. And by the way, in those activities, you can take your group on a private yacht and do a presentation. They're for $45 per person. It's just amazing, the opportunity that stands before you. And then once again, you have the opportunity through our 40,000 resorts around the world to be able to go to these 5-star luxury resorts where people are paying $3,000 and $5,000 a week for anywhere starting at $250 on the average, around probably $450. Now understand this. Not only are you coming in to WCL with an opportunity, okay, and with the token, and also being able to have the ability to use that token and purchase, and you'll be able to purchase now and buy the membership and sell the membership. There's an additional compensation. I'm gonna wait for Francis to tell you, but you guys will also start to earn additional income on a daily basis. And so in turn, you know, there's so many things and so many parameters, but nevertheless, on the travel side of it, you guys have the best travel club, okay? And on the average, I mean, there's like $6 billion spent a day in excuse me, in Asia. There's 4 billion and about 4.5 in England and Europe. And we're at about 3.2, 3.5 in the US, and then so on and so forth. I mean, so there's literally trillions of dollars sitting on the table that people are waiting. So, I mean, not only are you going to have the opportunity to share the growth of your token, but also the opportunity, hey, look at this added value that you're going to receive and have the ability to get as a member in WCL. So, you know, I just can't express the excitement that I see for each and every one of you. I've built millions of people in my organizations over the years, millions and millions, and created millions and millions of customers, and had the fortunate opportunity to retire in 1996 for 4 years and travel the world, and then started my own company over 21 years ago and was the largest host agency on the planet. So you can imagine the opportunity that stands before you in the travel industry, and also this new currency, okay? This is the future. Not only are you going into a multi-trillion-dollar industry in in this new currency, but also you're in a $8 trillion travel industry, the second largest on the planet next to crude oil practically. So there is so much that for us to share with you real quickly. So I'd like to turn this over to our presenter, and I'll close it up real quickly once we're done. But I'm so excited for each and every one of you, and very honored to work with a company such as WCL and all of its staff, and especially with Francis. You know, it's all about integrity, and Francis is an integral man that has your best interests in mind. And I can't wait to see when you get to see the additional compensation. I'm not gonna take any surprise away from him, but additional compensation and additional money to you. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to my presenter. We'll give you a brief overview and show you your platform.
So this is the travel industry. It is over actually $8 trillion industry. Now these figures are tried and true, and they're from the past. So you can just imagine what the figures will be just as soon as the floodgates are opened. Now they've already started opening. So these are representing what people put aside for travel. All right, so you can just imagine the incredible activity that will occur due to everybody being stuck at home during the pandemic. And now they're just going to be incredibly grateful to be able to travel. And so with the WCL marketing plan and business opportunity, there are plenty of people on this call today that probably represent a good portion of that $8+ trillion that are just sitting in their bank accounts ready to utilize for traveling, for lifestyle, for incredible opportunity. And again, with with any form of business, you will probably need to go ahead and bring all of your prospects onto a beautiful yacht or a day tour or a train ride or an incredible dinner. All of this is available in your travel club. We also have, of course, hotel stays, an incredible up to 40% off on airfare, so on and so forth. So I'll go into each detail here now. So you can do all of this with World Crypto Life. World Crypto Life, WCL, has created a WCL private travel club.
Price what you say, so price what you pay.
Could
If I
you
can
all
have you mute, please,
yourselves?
thank you.
Or Nicholas, could you please mute everybody? Thank you.
Yes, I'm going to do that right now, thank you.
WCL Private Travel Club. It's an exclusive wholesale pricing with the largest inventory, which includes luxury 5-star travel. That's wholesale pricing on the largest inventory of flights, hotels and resorts, cars, cruises, vacation rentals, activities, but also during all of these search engines, you will have access to live multilingual customer support in the form of chat windows or emails or phone calls. Phone calls are in English, but as we grow, we can even include specific languages for that as well. But right now it's ready to go with multi-language converter in over 100 languages. The last time we checked, I think there are 104 languages. We also have a multi-currency converter, and those are independent of each other. So if you wanted to do it in French language, but have it in US dollars, you could have them separately. You also have exclusive additional member benefits. You could receive a private travel club with your WCL membership similar to this right here. Now I'm showing you something that could be, but at the very end, we will show you exactly what WCL has designed and programmed and is ready to present for purchase today. So this is what it could look like when you log in. Additional member benefits based on your membership level would be 110% best price guarantee. We'll meet it or beat it or credit you 110% of the difference back to you. These are included in your benefits. It's basically like a price guarantee, and that's included on all of your hotel bookings as well as your airfare bookings. We also have a group booking assistant, which is included in your member benefits section, and I'll show you that in a moment. We also have an option to upgrade to have also the Premier Airport Lounge membership access, which gives you access to over 1,300 lounges worldwide in airports located everywhere. And this is an optional add-on. With over 2.5 million hotels in our inventory with up to 90% off, here's just one example of a booking. So for example, we went to Dubai, okay, and there are 633 hotels found for one night savings or for one night booking. And the top example shows you $540 is the public price. Okay, again, this is a private membership, so we can't publish it publicly. I think we have a lot of people upset with us because they have markups. We don't have markups. We pass on 100% of the savings to you, the travel club member. So your savings on the top example, it's a savings of up to 78% off. Your savings would be $433.50 off. At the end of the day, you're paying $120.50. That's incredible. And that includes all taxes and free. We don't hide any additional fees that might crop up at the end when you go to pay for it. This is the final price right here, $120.50. We also have, here's another example. And what I wanted to show you is you can actually sort this by hotel name, price, ratings, amenities, or distance from the city center. And here you can go ahead and see on the right-hand side from all of those hotels, 633 hotels, 132 of them are 5-star, 175 are 4-star. So these are 3, 4, and 5-star hotels. And most of the majority of the inventory are 3, 4, and 5-star hotels, but you're paying 2-star prices. And another example of that is here, the second one, you're getting a percentage savings of 52% off. That's a 5-star hotel. Looks like it's waterfront. The public price is $164. Savings is $84.50. At the end of the day, you're paying $79.50. That's just a second example. With over 950 airlines in our inventory with up to 40% off, especially on international flights, here's just an example of a booking of an international round trip airfare that is just incredible. You can search cabin classes with economy all the way up to first class for wholesale pricing. You can search by airline as well as if you want to choose an airline from which you have a mileage reward program. Our system has the unique feature, guys and gals, to be able to track your mileage by entering in your rewards identification number for that airline so that it tracks it for you. And here's an example of a round trip airfare, and we're going from LAX to Bangkok, for example. And there were 200 results. You will always see a maximum of 200. We give you 200 of the most cost-effective prices and bookings out there. So round trip airfare from Los Angeles, USA to Bangkok, Thailand, for example, is $439.55 at the time of this search. And again, that's including taxes and fees. And you can see that you can also sort these by price, by the number of stops. Maybe you just want to do a nonstop. You can do it by airline. Again, if you have a rewards like a United Mileage Plus card or something, you can choose just United Airlines, and it will show you how many bookings are available with that particular airline. You can do it by cabin class as well. If you wanted to choose something other than economy, maybe first class, you can choose by cabin class as well. You can choose by fare type, non-refundable, refundable, or by flight duration, or when you want to depart or when you want to arrive. So it's you can also sort by the most popular sorting functions, which is across the top here: price, departure, arrival, and the number of stops. Now, moving on, with over 30,000 vacation rentals to choose from worldwide, here's an example. Vacation rentals are an incredible way to save money when you're traveling near your home or even far away. These deals are a unique way to save while traveling in that they are purposely built for week-long stays, but we also broke it down to weekend getaways, so we do have 3 and 4 night stays available as well. Now, this is exclusive access to inventory that you typically would not have available. You would have to join a special timeshare club, or you'd have to join a special particular brand of a club that has, you know, limited amounts of resorts around the world, but it would be specific to that particular brand club, like a Club Med. I'm just giving an example. So you would have to join a membership worth thousands of dollars to do that. And then you would pay, in some cases, a monthly rate of $300 to $500. I once joined a timeshare or membership to be able to access different condominiums around the world. And I had to pay $5,000 to join, and I paid $350 a month just to have 2 weeks out of the year where I could choose from different destinations around the world. But it certainly was not 30,000 different resorts and condominiums and private villas to choose from around the world. I was stuck with, say, for an example, Club Med resorts only. So this gives you access to some inventory that you would not be able to have access to. You have this access just by being a part of WCL and joining this WCL Travel Club membership. So these deals, again, are 3, 4, and 7 night stays. Now you could go ahead and book a whole month solid. There is no limitation to it, but we're just segmenting these for typically 7 night stays. So if you look at this first price, for example, at the top, $252.95, that is for the whole entire stay. That's a 4-star resort in Bangkok, Thailand. So it might have 2 different rooms in there. So that is for your whole entire family. Here's the other difference too. A lot of times, most of the times, in fact, all the times that I know of, when you stay at a Club Med or something, it's per person. So it'd be 252. First of all, you're not going to get it for 7 nights for $252 even per person. By going to a Club Med, it would be thousands of dollars, but it would also be charged per person. So this is for the entire stay, regardless of the number of people. Okay, so some of these villas and condominiums and resorts have 2 and 3 different bedrooms. So you could have your whole family stay for $252.95 for a whole entire week. So going on to the next slide, here's just some photographs of some of the resorts that we have in our inventory. I mean, you can go to not just remote places, but incredibly popular places such as Bali, Phuket, Thailand, Bali, Indonesia. You could go to Seoul, Korea. I mean, anywhere where there are incredible condominiums, villas, or resorts, we have the inventory. If it's available to a private membership, we have it. With over 40,000 activities to choose from worldwide, 5-star luxury living is available to you as an exclusive member of WCL. You may choose, for example, as Mr. Armstrong already explained, a private car transport from the airport to your hotel for only $18. In the past, and probably about 10 years ago, I hired a car and it was $110 per person, okay? And it was, yes, it was a Mercedes, but imagine getting that for only $18 a person. These are just some of the examples. Or if you choose a tour or a show or a concert or even a theme park, if you all want to go to Disneyland, for example, or some other theme parks, they're probably available in your activities section as well. Or you could choose, for example, I had mentioned maybe you want to really treat some of the leaders in your team for doing such a great job. You might want to rent a luxury yacht tour. I'm not giving you any ideas, but I'm actually giving you some ideas. You might try to choose a luxury yacht tour with breakfast for $64, for example. Or you could just do a private luxury tour just for you and your group. The sky's the limit with the amount of activity options you can choose from, and I'll show it to you live in just a moment. So once you've arrived to your luxury destination, you'll be able to choose from 40,000 different activities. And again, they're discounted. Until then, you could try a staycation at home at a luxury resort nearby and treat you and your family to a royal experience with local activities. With your private WCL travel club, you will now be able to travel luxuriously more often with the peace of mind knowing that your rates are wholesale or deeply discounted, giving you more of the lifestyle you deserve. And here are some examples of the 40,000 activities. Now, I just gave some examples of Dubai and Bangkok, but this is ready to go, live inventory around the world. If it's available online, it's available to you right now. So you're able to book in over 150 countries right now, live inventory, and in your language of choice and your currency of choice. And these are some of the examples. We have air, helicopter, and balloon tours, classes and workshops, cruises, yacht rentals, sailing, water tours. If you just wanted to do some, more typical sightseeing tickets and passes, we have those, shows and concerts. We also have transfers from the airport to your hotel, as Ron had mentioned earlier. We also have unique experiences. So if you wanted to do a luxury honeymoon planning, you could actually go ahead and plan your activities for your honeymoon here as well. We do have custom tours available too. And here's an example. I happen to love yachts, so I went ahead and gave an example of cruises, sailing, and water tours. And here's the example that I had already explained. For example, you could do a Dubai Marina luxury yacht tour with breakfast or barbecue for just $64.19 per person. Or you could rent the whole entire speedboat or yacht, again, for your own group, 90 minutes for $41.80. Pretty amazing. So remember, the sky is the limit with the amount of activity options you can choose from when you've arrived to your luxury destination. With your private WCL travel club, you'll now be able to travel luxuriously more often with the peace of mind knowing that your rates are wholesale or deeply discounted from the largest inventory in the travel industry, giving you more of the lifestyle you've already earned, more of the lifestyle you deserve. As I end this presentation, let me leave you with this one quote. I love this quote. It's so true. Travel is the only thing you can buy that makes you richer. Okay, as you can see, this is your WCL G Point Marketplace. If you click on the G Point right here on the top right corner, you'll be able to see the WCL Travel Club, and you can apply for that today. When you apply for it, depending on your membership level, and again, this will be something that your CEO, Mr. Francis Yoon, will be able to talk about. But if you click on the WCL Travel Club right here at the bottom center of your screen, you'll be able to see the login page. Okay, and I went ahead and logged in for you. So this is your WCL Travel Club. As you can see across the dashboard, you have flights, hotels, car, activity, cruise lines, vacation rentals. We also have under your benefits section, you will be able to go ahead and choose if you want to do this. This is an add-on product. You'll be able to do your exclusive airport lounge membership, and you would fill out this form here. You would receive a card in the mail that gives you access. It's a membership, an annual membership, and it gives you access to these exclusive VIP lounges that are located around the world, over 1,300 of them. You would also receive a directory of which lounges are part of this membership. Again, any average person would not be able to walk up to one of these lounges and just ask for, a daily entrance fee. You would actually have to be a part of the membership, and then you would be able to gain access, and whatever the price is for that particular lounge, they would determine that per lounge. Each one is independently run, and some of them have incredible features such as sleeping pods or massage centers, or most of them always have a business center. Some of them even have large meeting rooms that you can go ahead and utilize. All of them have a drink station, and the drink stations, most of them, as well as their food stations, buffets, are included in the price. Some of them are add-ons for a glass of wine, but if you're a wine snob like I am, I mean, a glass of wine can cost you up to $50, depending on the type of wine that you want. So to be able to go in there and have a glass of wine or have a nice cup of coffee, all included, but also most importantly, to get away from the crowds, especially these days, to be able to be in an exclusive lounge where you are away from the hustle and bustle of the crowds is something that is priceless. And for the peace of mind, for the security, especially during these modern times, but also maybe you just need to do a little bit of work and you just need to gain some Wi-Fi access. You'll be able to go into one of these airport lounges. You will have a membership that gives you access to it. And then there is the daily usage fee depending on the lounge. So again, these are incredible things that you can utilize, and only from the WCL Travel Club. Up at the top, as I had mentioned, we do have over 100 different languages to choose from. You can also choose your currency. You can go ahead and check out your previous reservations by clicking just below your name. And then the sign out is right here. We will have video tutorials. This is relatively new to you, if you're not used to doing online bookings, you actually will have access to video tutorials that will show you how to book a cruise, will show you how to utilize the hotel and resort bookings search engine, or the airfare, so on and so forth. Or maybe you just need some help going ahead and signing up for this exclusive airport lounge membership. We will even have a tutorial in there how to fill out your name, your address, so on and so forth. The benefits tag up here at the top. When you click on that, it will show the benefits that are available to you. These are additional benefits aside from, having up to 90% off on your hotels, up to 40% off on your airfare. Car rentals, we have all the major car rentals, again, discounted. We have over 40,000 activities. Now, when you type your city of choice in here, just remember that you have to choose from the drop-down menu. So a lot of people are just really fast typists. They just put their city of choice in there, and then they click enter, and then they say, oh my gosh, it's not working. You have to choose from the drop-down menu, okay? So I went ahead and chose that, for example, and I just want to show you, this is live and ready to go for you right now. And this is accessing over 40,000 activities. So it takes just a moment, and it depends on your Wi-Fi that you're accessing at the time as well. Imagine if we were doing a hotel booking right now, that would be searching through over 2.5 million hotels. And again, that's the largest inventory that's available online right now. So just for Dubai, for that one particular time frame, we have 949 results found. So this is all live. If you wanted to see the types of categories or the categories of the different types of excursions, you can go ahead and book right here. Here it is on the left-hand side. If you just wanted to look at, for example, transfers, you can click on there. And you can see what the transfers are available right now. Here's a private airport transfer. Okay, remember I gave you an example of $18? This is $16.59. So I just wanted to show you a few live examples. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not creating numbers. These are live figures right now. You could book this right now if you went ahead and purchased this WCL Travel Club. Now, going back to the dashboard, dashboard is basically your main search engine. If you click on dashboard, again, cruises, we have over 26,215 itineraries in our inventory right now. I mean, it's just incredible. The vacation rentals I had mentioned, you can save up to 80% off. Typically, some of them are higher, but average is 80% really. It says save up to, but if you chose a region, again, this is live inventory. Let's do Asia, let's do Southeast Asia. You can do anywhere, okay? Yes, we have inventory around the world, okay? So you can see, you can choose Africa, Asia, Australia, Canada, Caribbean, Europe, Mexico, Middle East, South America, South Pacific, United States. So that's a region. I chose Asia. Now I'm going to choose between that. There's China, South Korea, Taiwan, Japan, India. Now you can play around with this once you buy your WCL Travel Club. But if you just click on search as an example, and again, you want to choose, I didn't really spend the time here, but you want to choose an entire month. So say you wanted to take a vacation anytime in the month of June coming up. You want to choose the whole entire calendar June month because the results will be for check-in dates. All right, it doesn't mean that you want to be gone for an entire month, but the check-in dates will be anytime in the month of June. So here you go. As an example, this was just for 2 weeks in May. So these are the check-in dates for these 2 weeks in May, for example, May 17th through the 25th. So just with that short window of opportunity, we have 52 results. That's pretty amazing. Here's an example of $150.60. That's for the whole weekend, 3 night stay, 4 night stay. As I'd mentioned, if you wanted to do a staycation or just a shorter getaway, we do have 3 and 4 night stays. Or even if you're doing some business, but you want to stay at a really nice resort, you could go ahead and utilize this as well. It doesn't have to necessarily be vacation mode. You could be traveling on business as well. That's why we went ahead and broke it down to 4 and 3 nights as well. So going to 7 nights, so here's the first example of a 7-night stay for $251. That's for the whole entire suite for the whole entire week. So you could have your whole family, and here's a photograph of a family enjoying the suite. They paid altogether $251. Okay, that's the final price. There, of course, depending on where you go in the world, there are resort fees that are going to be enforced by the government of where you go. So that we can't publish on here because we don't know what those fees are, and they change on a regular basis. So these are taxes, though, including the taxes and typical online fees. And you can just go ahead and see all of your options. If you wanted to go ahead and choose only 4 and 5 star, or let's do 3, 4, and 5 star, okay? As you can see, there are 17 results, and you can choose from $282 for the whole entire week, all the way up to $602. That's the most expensive one. That's incredible. And that's for a 5-star resort for 7 nights. So you can see how you can travel luxuriously and stay in these resorts that you once did not have access to. And now you have access to this special inventory that typically you would have to pay thousands of dollars to be a part of that private membership. Well, guess what? With your private membership with WCL Travel Club, you now have access to this. And the pricing is incredible. It's not even per person. It's for the whole entire stay and for the whole entire resort or villa or condominium, depending on what you choose. I will go ahead and answer chats once I'm done with the presentation, or once somebody is talking about how to sign up for the private exclusive WCL Travel Club. That is going to be something that Mr. Francis Yoon, your CEO of WCL, will be talking about. So I will be answering any questions that were in the chat window at that time. So Ron, is there anything else that you wanted me to go over while we're here?
Nope, that looks good. It's just a brief overview, everyone. And this is your actual travel club platform. Listen, this product, okay, and this platform is live right now. And the bottom line is this: these aren't COVID prices. The hotels are limited to their occupancy, 30%, 50%. They're not dropping their prices. They can't afford to. These are prices that I saw 2 years ago when we started building this platform and when I came up with this idea. So you have absolutely the best opportunity. And then for you leaders, as you very well know, that have spent tens of thousands of dollars on a monthly basis going out and doing meetings and trainings and so on and so forth, and meeting with your leaders. Now you can, do it for a few $1,000s and have this luxury accommodation and host numerous amount of people and share the opportunity, so there is no greater opportunity than this. There's the benefits of the earnings, the benefits of your own personal travel, the benefits of building your business. It's just compounded with this opportunity. And we're very excited here to work with WCL. And then, of course, I have a number of people that I invited on the call today, and seeing the number of people around the world. This is fully translated in over 100 different languages and currencies. So, you know what? There's nothing stopping you from building an organization, an immense organization. And I truly believe this is the next running giant in the industry, okay? Because this is it. You have a product and a service, not only with WCL Travel Club, but with G Point and all the factors that you have and the compensation, it is absolutely poised to be the next running giant. And so with that, I want to thank each and every one of you for going through this. We apologize for some of the delays, and we'll get it better. And we'll actually get it quick and easier and more simplified, and we'll do trainings for you and go through it just where we come on. And any of you that want to have a further in-depth knowledge, we'll do that for you. And feel free to contact WCL Corporate, and we could do it even for your private groups. We're very excited to work with each, and we're here to make certain that you're successful. So I'd like to wish all of you good fortune and God bless. Thank you. Back to you, Nicholas.
Thank you so much, Ron, and a great presentation and a great demonstration. I'm really excited, folks. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce our CEO of World Crypto Life, Mr. Francis Yoon, who will also do an instructional demonstration as to where you can go to the WCL travel portal. Any additional information will also be on the WCLonthego.info.com. Mr. Francis Yoon, take it away, sir.
All right, thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I know folks are all over the places, so this is an exciting time. I met Ron about 4 months ago, and then we just talked about this concept over the phone, and he said, you know what, I want to fly over to you. And then next day, he just flew over from Idaho to California. And then we talk about this concepts and all that. And then he came with a PEMA. So we talk about this WCL club. And from that on, it took us like a 4 month. I know, but I thank you for being patient, Ron. But we are here now. You're ready to rock and roll. So I am very excited. Yesterday, I got my second vaccine, so I'm ready to travel. You know, I've been stuck last 1 year at home, but I love to travel. So travel is one of the best thing. You know, everybody, when you have a money, what do you want to do? Travel is one of the best answer. So we are excited about it. Okay. And then a lot of our leaders, they are ready to travel too. So this is a perfect time for this product. But at this moment, I know you have a question about, so now how are we going to pay and how we, where to go. And then, by the way, how much can you make more money, right? Okay, let's talk about it. So let me share my screen. Okay, this travel club, step number one, you have to fill out your membership profile. Go back to your WCL membership. A lot of people there they're missing information. They don't have a phone number, they don't have an address, but this time you have to fill out your name, your full name, and then email, and the phone number, and your address. So you have to fill it out that first. And then step number two, and then you see Travel Club on the menu on the left-hand corner. So you just click it, and then it's gonna show you how much you can pay for your membership fee. You use G-Point, okay? We are using G-Point. You know, now we are creating G-Point community, so everything will be paid by G-Point. 1 G-Point is $1 US, and then we introduced a G-Point wallet last week and Visa card. So you can just use your money in your debit card, or you want to send it to your own bank too. So G-Point is everything to us. Step number three, once you do that, you just have to wait for email from WCL Travel Club for your login credentials. So within 24 hours, maybe a lot less than that, sooner, you're gonna have an email saying that your login credentials, username, and then your password. So that's what. Then now you're ready to travel. So I'm gonna show you some demonstration how you can do that. Okay. Let's go to your back office. Go to member information. So step number one, you have to fill out your membership information. So some people don't have a name there. the word that's just a fake name, but you have to, this time, we all have to fill it out. Any missing information, you need to fill it out. Basically your name, and then of course when you update this one, you have to always put your password, otherwise it doesn't update. So put your password for your site, and then you have to put your phone number, your country, make sure you are which country, and also you have to put email, and then you have to put your home address or whatever the address you can receive your information. That's all you have to do, and then update it. Once this is updated, the next part is click on WCL Travel Club, and then click on WCL Travel Club, and then it'll show you, okay, we have a basically one price. It's a $49.95 a month, but setup fee is $199 one time, and then you get all these benefits. We just talk about, the panel just talk about all the benefits out of it. So if you understand the true value of this WCL Travel Club, $49.95 is really nothing. But not only that, I'll show you, it can be even free, okay? So let's say you click this $49.95, this membership. All you have to do is click this one, then it'll ask you to make a payment. If you do not have enough G point, then there was nothing to show. But when you have enough G point, it says how much you have, and then now you can purchase it. This example, no, there's no G point, that's why it doesn't show here. So that's what it is. And then if you want to have a VIP lounge access, then you have to pay $89 a year. Then you can access to all the VIP airport lounge. So, but some people don't want to have it, then all you have to do is pay now for $89. And then you're all set to go. Okay? So once you do that, they're gonna take it out your G point out of your account, and then within 24 hours, you're gonna get an email with your login credentials. So if you get that, now I think the Pema showed you where to go to access to the platform, but you can access from here too. You can just go here, click, then it's going to take you to our WCL Travel Club. So put your username or email and your temporary password and sign in, and you're going to get inside of this platform. Now you can enjoy your travel. So that's how simple it can be, okay? So remember, the first step is you need to fill out the membership profile, name, email, phone number, and address, and then click on Travel Club on the menu, and then pay for your membership fee, and then just wait for your email from WCL Travel Club, and then you're ready to go. All right, and then what if for some reason, for any reason, you want to cancel it? Okay, then you have a 7 days before your renewal date. Okay, you have to give us a 7 days notice. Then we're going to cancel it. Okay, so if it passes 7 days, then you have to cancel it next month. And then any cancellation subscription, you have to contact support@worldcryptolife.com for this moment. And then what if you want to come back? For some reason, now you want to come back, then you can always come back, but you have to pay the balance to reinstate it. Otherwise, or maybe it's been too long, maybe to pay the balance is more expensive, then you can just start it all over, okay? Now, most exciting part. So with this is great product, but can we make money? Of course. We create the Travel Club binary bonus. This is a money on top of everything. We have 6 different compensation plan. Now you have one more. This one is a 4-to-4 match pay. There's no flushing, and it looks like this. We are using existing binary structure. Okay, so you have a lot of people in your team. Maybe some of the leaders, you have already thousands of people, and then so what if you have a 4 people using this program, and then 4 people on the right hand side using, then now virtually you are using this program free. Okay, we'll pay you $49.95 G point every month, so you don't have to pay anything. What if you have 8 and 8? Now you are now making money, 99.9 G point. What if 4 more? What if 4 more? What if 4 more? So if you have 20 people on the left, 20 people on the right, and then you're making extra $250 every month. Okay, but it doesn't stop there, because you can just build your business as big as you want to. So we can continue it. What if you just have 100 people on the left, 100 people on the right? We're talking about almost $1,300 per month extra residual income. I know a lot of people, you already have more than 100 people on the left, on the right. You can do your math, how much you can make it. If you have 1,000 and 1,000 on the left and right, I know you can make over $6,000 per month on top of what you are making right now. Okay, so this is a very exciting, simple. This program alone, we can do another marketing, but we have a lot more. We have a G Point, and then we have a G Point Market. We have many companies joining us as a affiliate company. And also now you can move your G Point to your wallet, Visa card to your bank. We are adding more and more programs. So this is a really exciting time. So I'd like to thank you, everybody, Nick, all the great leaders, and especially Ron Armstrong. Today's the day, Mr. Armstrong. So finally it's
Yes, it
happening.
is.
I'm happy for you and me. All right. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, guys.